Hey guys, welcome back for another Full Joy Mom video. I am in the backyard at the slack line and oh, you can't see it. Let me see. Ooh, the little mini ninja course we have going, and I'm going to record a video for you today about how to get yourself out of the kitchen. Like, I don't know about you, but if you've ever been in a phase as a mom where you're like, all I do is cook and do the dishes and cook and do the dishes and cook and do the dishes. So if you feel like you never get out of the kitchen, you're just cooking and doing dishes, then this video is for you. Now I have to tell you how I arrived at what I'm about to help you, or the routine I'm about to tell you about, because I was just in this spot of being so frustrated. Like, I was like, Lord, I don't know how to accomplish anything else in my day because all I'm doing is feeding them. No sooner do I get one child fed and think like, okay, let me clean up, let me do the dishes, and then here comes another kid. Like, I'm walking out of the kitchen and here's another child that's like, I'm hungry. So it's funny how sometimes it takes you so long to just go to the Lord with your problems and ask for a solution. I don't know why I let myself get so frustrated. It took me a while to go to the Lord and ask for help. So by the time I got there, I was just like very distraught, but nonetheless, the Lord had a solution for me, and the solution was so simple. What He had me do was make a schedule of eating that was conducive for my children who have very high metabolisms and eat a lot of food, and put timers in my phone so that I could get everyone on track as well as myself. So the night before the change, let the kids know this is what's going to be happening, this is how it's going to look. And then I had alarms placed on my phone. I actually had this feature where it would announce, it's breakfast, it's 8 a.m., it's breakfast time, it's 10:30, it's snack time. And then it has this little jingle that goes off, and because I was in a season of being like, not real happy about feeding kids and the amount of work it takes, I decided that I would just be thankful and get excited and do a little dance when the timer goes off. So that's what I did. And it was perfect. The timer still goes off now, but nobody really dances to it. It's been a few months. But nonetheless, my feeding routine looks like this. Breakfast is like right when they wake up. Everybody in my house wakes up hungry, and I have the alarm go off at 8 o'clock, and that was sort of when I started the schedule, but a lot of times breakfast is earlier. So I have breakfast at 8, a snack at 10:30, lunch at 12:30, another snack at 3, dinner at 5 or 5:30. That kind of is like depending on how fast I get dinner done. It has worked fantastic. Did it work awesome day one? No, they weren't really happy about it. I had to modify some things and I had to add some extra rules. The extra rules that I added were, when the timer goes off, the kids have 5 minutes to come to the kitchen and pick out a snack. And if they didn't decide on something or eat the snack that was there served for them, then they would not get to eat anything until the next timer went off. I think that probably only happened more than twice because they didn't want to be hungry. And then what else was it? Oh, and then they had plenty of time to finish the food that they got, but it was like you needed to pick and decide what it was that you were going to eat within 5 minutes of this timer going off, or else I was going to be back to the place I was before, which is one kid wraps up and the next kid comes. If you have children who are still napping and on the younger side, my best advice for you is to, if they are waking up unhappy, just give them a snack right away. And I know that like maybe the little toddlers, it doesn't work to have on a schedule. I just started this within the last 6 months or so. It's probably been a little longer. And my kids are ages 4, 6, 7, and 9. So yeah, certainly it might not work with younger kids, but my kids have adjusted really well to this. And now they don't get to have the excuse, like we're going to sit down to do school or do something, or I ask them something they need to do and they're like, but I'm hungry. I'm like, no, you just had a snack. I can remember. That's the other thing. It's like I can remember who's eaten what and make sure everyone is properly nourished because I remember the last time the timer went off and everyone ate. So I know that seems super basic. It really is. And maybe y'all are fine and you've got that figured out. But like, I was not. I was not okay. I didn't have that figured out. I was spending my entire day in the kitchen. And now that I've started this, it took their bodies a couple days to adjust. But now it really is smooth sailing. And yes, there's like plenty of times where we have to be lenient with it, or like the timer went off and we were all into doing something and we really truly forgot, and then I have to modify, which isn't fantastic because then it just kind of throws everything off, but you deal with it and it's fine. But when we first started doing it, especially to kind of get their bodies used to the time schedule, I would stop whatever we were doing like the instant that timer went off. Now it's kind of like we're on this pattern, and oh, if we need to finish this thing up for 5 minutes, that's okay. But in the beginning, like, it didn't matter what we were doing, we just stopped and ate. My children are so fantastic when they are fed, and they are so the opposite when they are not fed. So anyways, that's my quick little tip for today. So I hope this helps. I hope it helps you have more joy in your mom life. I love you guys so much. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Until next time.